Yo, 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 yo! What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Wednesday night stream. It is Wednesday night. Unlike yesterday when I posted something up on Instagram thinking that it was Wednesday. I was all like, here's my work in progress Wednesday. Turns out it was Tuesday. My brain is fried, chat. My brain is absolutely fried. We got Molly in the chat. We got Mateo in the chat. Here we go! Unless that's more of like a Mario, like, here we go. Here we go! Which, that works as well, I guess. Mateo, what's happening? My man, Molly, what is happening? Thank you everyone for tuning in on our regularly scheduled Wednesday night stream. Now, some of you may be asking, Stacked, why oh why does the title say chat I failed? Well, all will be revealed in that. And if you are part of the Discord, then you know why that is. But for this present moment in time, I'll explain all in just a moment. You can get access to the Discord, exclamation point Discord, in the Twitch chat. And I am going to put it in the YouTube chat as well, because you know what? Every single time I come on, I forget to put it in the chat over on YouTube. Yep. There that is. That's pinned over on YouTube just now as well. So any of the homies over on YouTube want to check out the Stacked Overdrive and Buds Discord, where we post our minis. We talk about how cool stuff is. I reveal why I've failed everyone, which I will talk about, as I've mentioned as well. There's a lot of cool stuff going on over there that's kind of popping off recently, especially with our man Mateo, who's in the chat right now, who is currently printing off a sick Elden Ring bust, which I cannot wait to see what you do with that as well, man. And probably going to blow up on Instagram again, as well as you did with your last Sanguinius one, I would imagine. But as always as well, if you are at your table, if you're painting just now, if you've got anything that you're working on, I would love to know what you're working on in the chat there. I will show off a little bit of what's going on, obviously, with what my mini is. It's a continuation from yesterday, but some things have changed on it. But yeah, before we go to the table, how's everyone been? What's been going on? I actually got a chance to play Darktide for the first time yesterday. Again, something that we've been talking about in the Discord is setting up some community days to actually like play some games, probably on stream, talking about maybe a little bit of Space Marine 2, a little bit of Darktide. I played Darktide for the very first time last night because it was like £7 on Steam or something like that. Like, how could you say no at that point? And I had some vouchers as well, so I was pretty buzzing about that. But I was jumping in with a friend last night. It was kind of showing me the ropes. Briner, what's happening, man, over on YouTube? How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Yeah, I got through all the myriad of tutorials on Darktide, and I managed to get in and set up my... I'm going with the Zealot character. Because if you all know me, you all know that I'm a big Adeptus Sororitas Sisters simp. I have that army for 40k, I've painted up a lot of sisters, I've done a lot of things with those models, but I really think that that's kind of the closest in that game to like where you were going. The annoying thing about Darktide though is I found like starting it off was just I never got a chance to like get any cool drip like immediately. Like everything was really just like locked behind, obviously, like all the currency in game and missions and all that sort of stuff. I was walking about with a pure default skin for ages. Mateo slept until 2 PM, ate and took a nap till 5. Exams have destroyed me this week. Oh, my man Heresy Jack's here as well. Good morning, Viet Stacked Overdrive Nam. What is happening, my man? Our big convert, I think the music I've got on is kind of freaking out as well. Let's just reset that. Goddamn, the synthwave 24/7 that I've usually got on here is freaking the hell out, chat. That's it, it's better now. Jack, what's happening with all those new minis that you've got, man? Have you made a start on any of them? I did see your like Plague Marine that you were working on. Is that your first Nurgling that you've painted as well, dude? Because that guy was looking sick. That little cute little buddy that was on him, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, got through like, what, 4 or 5 missions on Darktide. It was loads of fun. Kind of a different pace, obviously, to Space Marine. I like particularly what I liked about it was like the fact that like it made you feel like you were quite insignificant. As opposed to obviously with like Space Marine, where you're running about like an absolute unit. Like the tank that you are, you know, the tank that you are meant to be in Space Marine. Now, obviously, we're hopefully going to be getting a community day set up for that. So, as I mentioned, if you want to jump over to the Discord, you can type ! in chat here. And Molly, are you falling out just now, or is it my, like, is it on my side that's freaking out? I just want to make sure that it's not, because everything seems okay on my side of stream, but I just want to... okay, that's fine. I'm just yapping about Darktide anyway, so it's all good. So, yeah, ! Discord into the chat, and you can get access to that, and you can join in, and we can organise a little bit of gaming and all that sort of stuff. Oh no, you're grand. You're all good. We got in is a little bit of dinner, a little bit of nice stuff coming in for you. Hell yeah. But yeah, Darktide Space Marine 2. That's going to be the kind of the main gimmick with like the Discord game nights and stuff like that we're going to set up. I hopefully will have some better clothes for my zealot at that point. But I'm kind of running with like the kind of like. I like the auto pistol sword option just now. That feels a little bit better. But I can't wait to get like the chain sword. I can't wait to get the power sword, and I can't wait to get the bolter in it as well, which is going to be really, really cool. Another thing that's really cool, I'd noticed, and this always seems to happen after streams, but we've got we're nearly at our follower goal again, chat. We're nearly at our new follower goal, which I have increased it a little bit this time. It was 140 that I want to get to, but we've been steadily getting kind of good numbers of follows, you know, kind of here and there, which I'm very appreciative, sorry, to anyone who decides and comes and spends some time with me at the table. And whether you got this on while you're painting, whether you got this on while you're just pottering about, while you're kicking about, I always really appreciate anyone coming and spending a little bit of time with me at the table here. Now, chat, to get on with the admission here of how I've failed you, which... Oh, speaking of which, it's Lucky Knife dropping in right now as well, just as I am about to confess my sins. I was just talking about Darktide Lucky Knife as well, and how I played it for the very first time last night. But oh, Molly with the jerk chicken and rice and peas. Oh, let's go. Now that's sounds like the makings of a delicious dinner, my friend. But yeah, I was on stream yesterday, and I was painting my chaplain, my jump pack chaplain from the Armageddon box here. And Lucky Knife, who is in the chat right now, had said, hey, this is a character model. It's a cool centerpiece model. Do some non-metallic gold on it, you coward. Do it. Go on, do it. Absolutely. So I gave a try, and I jumped in, and I tried it out. But chat, it looked a mess. It looked a damn mess. So I admitted in the Discord to everyone that I was just like, look, I'm going to need to just go with true metallic on this. So I've covered up some of the bits. Let's lower this shutter speed so that we can actually see that. And I've just filled it in with actual metallic paint here, which, you know, this stuff's good, man. This stuff's class. I've been using this all across the Blood Angels project so far, which I want to keep it consistent. And what I was finding was, especially because Lucky Knife actually did post in the Discord some non-metallic metal that they were doing on a Space Marine on sprue. And brother, that looked sick. That looked absolutely sick. I'm very happy that we've got some killer painters in there and some cool people. But it wasn't looking anything like yours. You at least had that cool kind of vibe going. So yeah, I've just decided to, for consistency across the army, for consistency across the, obviously, all the units in my Blood Angels 11th edition project, I've just gone with the true metallic metal for the gold, which I've done a little bit of non-metallic silver on, like, see on the faceplate stuff there. If I can stop shaking the damn thing. Which, you know, it's kind of subtle, but I quite like it. So there's at least a little bit of integrity in there, you know. I'm not completely going against you, chat, but I think I'll need to practice it on something first. Certainly got to do it on mine. How you feel? Just turns out I'm colorblind and I just painted it green. Yeah, it's non-metallic green. NMG is the way I did it. We've had one yes, but what about second breakfast? Classic stuff there, which I can obviously do pretty well in the old accent as well, right? But what about second breakfast? New Marley, what's happening? Jumping in. Chaos Knights will begin this week. Dark Apostle, I'm looking for the darkness of autumn, you know. Hell yeah. My man's painting to the seasons. Finished the Death Guard with Nurgling, and right now just practicing some Rusty Armor on the Blight Knights. It's all happening, brother. Can we all appreciate just in the chat a little bit here? So, Heresy Jack, he is, he's local to me. He's a homie who actually lives in the same city as me, and he makes maybe some of the best coffee out. He's absolutely peak at making an absolute killer brew, guys. But the homie is in hard on Warhammer. He has jumped in at the deep end, and he's loving it. He's absolutely loving it. Which, bit of props to Heresy Jack here in the chat. He's painting. God, I think you've got about 4 or 5 projects on the always on the go, man. You know, Chaos Knights. He's got Chaos Warriors. He's just bought. He's got a Dark Apostle, and he's got some Death Guard, and he's also doing some like mad rusty bits, man. On it was a Blade Guard, I think. No, it was like a captain you did or something like that. But yeah, homie's got it all going on. Brand new on Instagram as well. Search Heresy Jack. He is trying to raise up the page. He's doing his bits, showing his stuff, man. It's what it's all about. It's what I'm all about. Right, I'll get onto that in a second, right? Thank you for the chat on looking tasty there, Jack, as well, man. Oh, Eternal Crusader, what's happening, man, over on YouTube? Well, in this case, I'm going to cover up the Sprue Marine with true metallic metal since you've inspired me to learn it, but since you gave up, I'm going to give up myself. Listen, we're in the trenches together, Lucky Knife. But you killed it on that non-metallic metal, man. Like, in the Discord, it looked absolutely amazing. Which, if anybody, again, if you want to see some of these bits, man, jump into the Discord, exclamation point Discord on Twitch. I've pinned it on YouTube. You can get access to the Stacked Overdrive Discord and come and see Lucky Knife absolutely mog me with non-metallic metal. There was some other really, really cool stuff shown in the stream yesterday as well. There was just a couple of new folk who jumped in and decided to show off their stuff into the Discord, and oh boy, y'all were just some absolutely peak stuff, man. It was unbelievable stuff. Found my rap name. Is that the non-metallic green NMG? NMG keys or NMG stacked or something. Somebody can figure out what my rap name is in the chat there. The coffee love is warranted, man. Ain't nobody making a flat white like you in the south side, brother. Come on now. That's what it's all about, dude. New Marley gets it as well with the Warhammer and coffee. Now, I saw you popping this in there. Have you read 3 of the Heresy books already, man? So you done Horus Rising, Galaxy in Flames, and... Oh, what is it again? Because I'm so deep in, I forgot. What's the third one, chat? Or Galaxy in Flames is the third one. Oh, Mateo, you said this to me the other day, brother, and I've totally forgotten what it is, man. False Gods! Thank you, Jack. It is False Gods. What are you saying, man? What are you saying to the to your first 3 Heresy books, man? Which is a first jump in with Warhammer. I would never usually recommend somebody start with the Heresy, because I always feel like it maybe needs a little bit. You need like a little bit of prep, you know. You need that, like, I kind of know what the universe is. There's some stuff in it that I think it's like if you were to play like the Final Fantasy VII remake games without playing the original Final Fantasy VII. Kind of expects you to know your source material just a little bit. But the I think in terms of like books, they're class, man. And also you're reading them as well, whereas I'm audiobooking it because I can't read. So, you know. NMG stack is pretty good. Thanks, Molly. Cheers, man. Oh, New Marley through the Horus Rising as well. Glad you're enjoying it. Right, so get used to that as well, man. Zero consistency across the board. It's because they were releasing so many at the once, they were just like, we need like 10 authors to do this, man. So some are good, some are bad. There's a list that I can send you that's like, it basically goes through like the pure essential readings of it, because there's some that you absolutely can skip, man. Some people will say you didn't do the whole thing if you didn't read absolutely every part of it, but in terms of the like the sort of progression that I've been doing on it, I've been enjoying like the kind of the ones that I've decided to pick, basically, which because I think I ended up like jumping through about like skipping about 10 books or something like that, man. Because I just finished Betrayer, which it's quite late on in the Heresy. Well, it's not late on in the Heresy. It's late on in the progression of actual novels that were released. And I did much more enjoy kind of skipping the Fath, man. Which all the ones that I have listened to have all been really good, which has been the benefit, is like every single one of them. Well, I say that. See, Molly gets it. Betrayer was so good, man. Betrayer was so good. That's why I ended up Audax with Audax as your main Titan Legion. Yeah, they were goated in there, man. That was like them with their all the Warhounds and stuff like that. But great book, man. Really portrayed, obviously, the World Eaters as like super tragic figures, man. Which I was like, Angron, and Karn. But I tell you what, the one I really didn't enjoy, and a lot of people have said, that you like Legion. So Legion was maybe my least favorite. Everybody said it was really cool and it was like completely different because it's a pure spy novel and all that sort of stuff. And as much as I don't really care for like the mad, obviously just pure mad bolter porn that goes on with loads of them, I don't know, man. Legion just kind of annoyed me. I think it's because I hate John Grammaticus. And I'll go to bat for that there, man. Is there a book that focuses on the Black Templars or Imperial Navy? That'd be interesting. So any Templar stuff would be after the Heresy? I'm not entirely sure, and certainly ones that would like... Because there's a few... I've only ever listened to like Sisters books that have got like them as like a second part to it, but there's definitely going to be stuff with like Sigismund and all that sort of stuff, man. With the start of the Templars, but then one you should listen to if you do like Templars is Hell's Reach, which that's a goated book. Really good stuff in that, man. Big Grimaldus himself. I thoroughly enjoy it. That was the book that nearly got me collecting Templars, to be fair, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go Blood Angels instead. But that was close. Hell's Reach was absolutely goated, man. Mateo, have you nearly got 10k on the channel points, man? Holy! Okay, I'm gonna need to look into see what you can do to redeem that, man. Because, I don't know. I don't know what I could, Let me look into that, brother. Save the points, and I'll make sure that they get something cool for that. You maybe get like a kind of a specific badge or something. I'll figure it out. Thank you for being here though to get 10k, man. That's a cool thought, brother. Hell yeah. Molly, I've heard that as well. Just see like a lot of the mid, obviously like heresy stuff, and they've got a lot of the books as well. Or they're just like anthologies, really, or they're little short stories or something like that. To be fair, I've skipped a few and just listened to like podcasts on them, and I was like, yeah, I didn't need to listen to that at all. That was fine, you know, which is good. Hot as spicy as it takes. Argel Tall is a dickhead. I hate his hypocrisy. Oh, our boy Argel Tall. I mean, he is literally a demon. He's not a good guy, but there's shades of grey to it for sure. His like, you know, commitment to Cyrene and the all the guilt he was feeling with that and stuff like that. He's got layers to his character. But I agree. I mean, he's not a good guy, you know. But him and Karn's bromance was pretty nice to read about. They were cool to see. Like, dapping Karn up, man, you know? Be like, my homie, all my homies hate Erebus. Ain't nobody saying that. Unless Badada joins the chat again, who's a World Eater sympathizer. Karn Argentala relationship goals. Exactly what I'm saying. My best miniature painted is the heckin' Sprue Marine. Honestly, man, that took some skill to do that on the Sprue as well. It looks absolutely sick. Which means you can just, you've gained that skill to transfer it off of the Sprue. Just think of all the stuff that you're going to do, man, you know. Hell's Reach is tight. Yep. Animation of Hell's Reach is amazing. I've got that in a watch later. I really want to do a... I really want to check that out in the background. Unless Big James Workshop takes it down, which... Hello, James. I would not like to watch the Hell's Reach animation. I'm not going to watch it for free on YouTube. Don't you worry. Nope. Not going to be doing that. Chat, you can see that. James, not for you. Not for you. Chat, yeah. Not doing that. Some of the anthologies are pretty good. I like the Black Shield one a lot. I like how much Karn and him support each other. Wholesome. Absolutely wholesome traitors, man. Can't pray on the sprue at all. I know, man. Eternal Crusades are there. Wow, poor me and all the blood of innocent women and children on these claws. And his wings as well. When he was slashing up stuff, man. Oh, yo, James, what's happening, man? Just finished the new Dark Side of the Ring with Necro Butcher and then rewatched the Nick Gage episode. Who's the Nick Gage of 40k? Murder, death, kill all day. Probably like Karn we're just chatting about, who likes to just murder relentlessly. Certainly now, anyway. You would maybe say it was like Conrad Kurz or something who loves to flay people, but I feel that I guess Nick Gage does like to do that with the pizza cutter there as well. Chat, how much does wrestling cross over to 40k? It's essentially the same in terms of story, isn't it? Like 30k is essentially the Attitude Era of 30k is the Attitude Era of Warhammer, and 40k is the new generation. Not as in the new generation, as in like right now. The reality era. Look away, nothing to see here, James. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Molly, James. Get out. Get out of the chat, man. Out of the chat. Unless you want to send me some stuff, bro. But even then, get out of here. It's more of a dependency for Karn than a love, I feel. Our boy just wanted to hold on to his humanity a little bit, man, after having those nails crushed into his head. I have heard as well that, see, obviously, like, modern day Karn is literally just, he's just a big dafty, man. Like, he's so, like, just blood for the blood god, blah, 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 blah. Like, no sort of depth to his character, which again, that kind of plays into the World Eaters and stuff like that as well. But I found that with a lot, like, I mean, does anybody else feel that as well, who obviously listens to the audiobooks and stuff like that, is that just the character writing of the of obviously the Heresy stuff, it's just a little bit better, especially with the Space Marines. Like, it's a pure old take, but like, I feel that the Space Marines in 30k have just got a little bit more nuance to them, and they're much less just like, we are the genetically enhanced super soldiers who are going to murder and flay and kill and blah 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 blah. Strength and honor, yeah. And like, obviously, them all being pulled to different sides because of, you know, their allegiances and all that sort of stuff. It's just, I'm finding it a lot more interesting than when I listen to 40k stuff, and even then I'm like, I don't know, I need to find some new 40k stuff to listen to as well, just so I'm not completely falling away. Because what was the last 40k book? I know Just Jack said in the chat the Night Lords trilogy, which I really enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed the Night Lords trilogy. It's great. But in terms of 40k stuff, I'm just looking at my I listened to like the Devastation of Baal and stuff like that, and the Darkness and the Bloods and everything. But other than that, it's just been 30k and the Night Lord stuff, really. The Blood Angel stuff was cool. That's what kind of really sold, like, I'm going to paint some Blood Angels, man. Yo, some friend in the chat as well. Karn versus Erebus fight at the end is the most satisfying fights in the end of the Heresy books. Get up. Oh, peak, man. Absolutely peak. Our man just disappears out of there like the bitch that he is, man. Oh, it was so good, especially because, like, I'm not really spoiling much for anybody, but the he was on like a pure winning streak, man, and then Karn just comes in and oh, it's so good. It was really stressful as well. I was listening to that while I was in like really bad traffic, and I was like trying to navigate around like really bad drivers. And I was like, oh my god, this bit is so good, but I'm like, oh, I'm like getting pure chucked around the place, man. It was absolutely grim. Some friend, how are you setting up for the tourney over the weekend, man? I would absolutely love to come, man, but I just don't think I've got enough to do with it. If I torture myself, I could maybe get these Blood Angels together for it, or I can turn up with the sisters. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I've got plans on Saturday as well, so unfortunately cannot make it, mate. Oh, Gutted, you're missing it as well, man. That's gutting, brother. Next time I'll be there with my Blangles, man. Try playing some Space Marine and I suck, man. This is James. I thought Space Marine was like a bolt gun game and immediately was like, oh no. It's like a mix of I would say like a mix of like God of War and then I don't know, like I was about to say like Uncharted with the weapons, but you'll get there, man. It's just about learning the controls and getting in and stuff like that as well. It's definitely not like a boomer shooter like Bolt Gun is. Although Bolt Gun is loads of fun. That's the good stuff, man. Right into the heresy is leaps and bounds better than current 40k. Yeah, feel, man, feel. Space Shark's trilogy has some character development that's not half bad. Okay, for Carcharodons, right? I am Destiny's hand in my hand. Yo, Warhammer commentator, what's happening, dude? Over on YouTube. Welcome in. How you getting on? You alright? Oh, brother, as soon as I've got these Blangles ready, just a pure melee fest of both of us rushing in for just close combat. It's going to be sick. It's going to be peak, man. Aye, Gears of War is the perfect analogy for that there. As a PlayStation guy, I don't have that reach there for it. It's Space Marine 2 mix of Gears and then God of War. Which you just need to get into your mindset of that, man, and then always be close combating and shooting and doing all the good stuff, man. If you're a Left 4 Dead fan, then you should check out Darktide, because that was immediately the impression I got of that, playing that. Vermintide is the more classic, like fantasy sort of style one. If you want to go kill some rats instead. Great use of the Angron A there as well there, Stephen. Yes, man. Which chat, if anybody notices, obviously in there, some friend taking full advantage of the emotes that you get if you have subbed to the channel. Which again, I appreciate anybody who has subbed. You've got access to some new custom emotes that I've thrown in there. I do need to get a lot more, but you can spam the hell out of them if you want to. It's the good stuff, man. It's the good stuff. Oh, you cannot play video games? That's okay, man. Is it just not something you've ever really cared for, or is it you just put all your skills to painting? That's exactly what it is, man. See, you're only terrible at them because you put your skills to other things, man. That's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about. Ain't nobody was good at edge highlighting first time as well. It's never too late to jump on, you know? But then I find, like, I always find that, like, I'm either hyper-fixating on, like, painting minis, or I'm hyper-fixating on video games. Like, I find it really difficult to, just kind of, like, easily do both. It's quite, like, I'm always just pure, like, okay, like, I'm either no life in a video game, or I'm no life in Warhammer. That's really, really, really both of them, man. Which is the way to do it. Because I guarantee everybody in the chat right now, you're all a level of hyperfixation that you just dump all of your energy into this as well. You wouldn't be into Warhammer if you weren't. Admit it, chat. Admit it. Both at the same time's fine, but you gotta... I personally can only focus on one at a time. It's either all or nothing into one of them. That said, I can get nukes in Civ 2 by the 10th century. My man's on that RTS hype. Let's go. You buzzing for the new Dawn of War? Or the Total War 40k actually as well, you know. RTS fans eating good. Hyperfixate, don't know what you mean. Warhammer commentator, if you're able to do both at the same time as well, absolutely props to you, my friend. Because I'm always just a want to play video game but can't take away from minis. Minis sat on the shelf unpainted, or video game that sat at a certain save. And then ultimately I just go, well, I want to get my army finished, so the video games can wait. They can certainly wait. I should have done a brown over this like I did last time as well. I really should. I really should have done that first chat, but hey ho. At least I'm not doing non-metallic metal anymore. Oh, Lucky Knife, you just a painter, man. See, I'm like some of my favorite stuff that brought me back into like video games and stuff like that was the Dark Souls games, particularly Bloodborne. That was my first one, and I was like, oh boy, this is my personality now. To which I was just absolutely sunk in. But I love like reading about lore, and I love like, I don't know, just deep dive YouTube videos like to go to sleep to. That's my jam. Also, what else do you watch on YouTube with your dinner? Like, and if you say no YouTube with dinner, then you're lying. You're lying to chat. Hyperfixation goes between horror movies, wrestling, and gaming. I wish I could hyperfixate on making music. It always seems to be the one that like brings more, I don't know, actual creative flair that we tend to put to the bottom, right? I just do one thing in the morning or other evening. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Commentator's got the has got the ratio right there. That's what it's all about. Mine's is painting, hammer, canvases, and cooking. That's all really cool stuff. Like, obviously that flows into each other, which is quite cool. The canvassing and stuff like that as well. But I do love a bit of cooking when it can be bothered. I do love making a nice meal. All I know is Space Marines are the good guys. Slaanesh is hot and Xenos is bad. Well, actually, it's kind of got it right. Everybody's bad, really, you could say. Oculus Imperia for the win. Let's go. Ooh! Some friend, are you jumping into Old World right now, man? There was a really cool game of Old World happening a few weeks ago when I was at the club, actually. Somebody had a sick table. So this one is Emperor Goldman from the Army Painter. This is from the John Blanche set, which I think this was the Wave 1. I think this one. And then I just chuck a bit of Guilliman flesh over it as well, and then just a wee bit of silver for the highlights. which that's kind of how it turns out with the wash on it as well. Kind of my go-to True Metallic Gold, to be fair, because I did Dragon's Gold from 2 thin coats on this guy, but it's kind of just really like, it was basically like, come on, focus. Very Retributor armor kind of style, like really bright, quite yellowy, but I like this one because it's kind of like tints of kind of the bronzy orange into it as well. Bronzy! Speaking of Legion, earlier as well. Which, I think the Army Painter now sell these individually. I don't think you need to buy the full Blanche kit anymore to actually get it. But it does kind of stick out a little bit more, obviously, when you stick the wash on it, man. Well, that'll be buzzing to see your thingy, man, to see your Tomb Kings. If you're gonna put them together, that'll be absolutely sick. Speaking actually of which, of Old World, I did another couple, a wee bit more of a start. Oh, yo, Kirk, what's happening, man? Welcome in, dudes. How are you? You alright, man? I'm gonna start on an extra couple of Old World Chaos Warriors.